It's a Christmas show about legendary talent, Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, Jerry Lee Lewis, and Carl Perkins. Tuesday night, the Million Dollar Quartet Christmas will take the stage at the Aronoff Center. And joining us with a preview is Kathleen McCary, who portrays Elvis's girlfriend in the show. Good morning. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Good morning. Hello.
Could you tell people a little bit about the show? Because I know this is kind of a takeoff of the Million Dollar Quartet, but just putting a Christmas spin on it. So for people who've not heard of it before or seen it, tell us how the show goes.
Absolutely. So Million Dollar Quartet was a show that was on Broadway about, I believe it was in 2009 or so. And it tells the story of these four music legends, and it takes place in Sun Studio Records, which is in Memphis. And so it's run by Sam Phillips, who's also a historical figure in music. And this actually happened on a day in history where the four guys got together and played music and just kind of up to their usual antics kind of thing. And so they made a show about that. And so the Christmas show is sort of a sequel. It takes place in the same place, same time. It's as if the curtain closes on the first show and then opens back up, and we get to spend more time with these legends and sing some Christmas songs as well.
Oh, it sounds just wonderful. And I know the songs are going to be obviously the main focus, but the songs are also kind of laced together with stories, right? That kind of tell a story throughout.
Yeah, it's sort of a history lesson. At the same time, you get a little bit of each character of what they're going through in the present time, as well as what they have gone through in the past and hopefully go through in the future. They're kind of thinking of what might happen, which is sort of the joke in some points. Johnny Cash makes a joke about being the man in white in the future when we all know that he becomes the man in black. So it's really cool to see that moment in time, past, present, and future in the history of what their lives were.
Tell us what it's like to play Elvis's girlfriend in the show.
So it's a lot of fun. A lot of people are saying, who are you? Are you a figment of imagination? Are Anne Margaret, Peggy Lee, all these things? So the whole thing is there was a woman that was cut out of the historic photo of the four of them. Her name was Marilyn Evans, and she was a dancer. And so she's actually sitting on the piano in the picture. And so this story is really helping to bring her back to life. And because they couldn't get her full story with rights and everything, they took her idea and made her into a singer so they could have a female voice and also have a female presence in there. So it's really cool to take somebody that notoriously is forgotten in history and really bring her to life and make her super memorable and just sing my little heart out.
Oh my gosh, that sounds like such a fun role. So
absolutely.
What is it like to kind of bring these songs back to life as well and hear them from these voices from the past?
Yeah, it's so wonderful because as much as everybody loves Christmas music and it's so nostalgic, at the same time being able to put a new twist to them. Jerry Lee Lewis singing Jingle Bells is one of the most hardcore things I've ever heard in my life. And I never thought that I would love Jingle Bells as much as I do. So it's putting, it gives a sentiment of the holiday while putting a huge rock and roll twist on it.
Oh, well, it sounds wonderful. And we appreciate taking time out of what I'm sure is your busy schedule to tell us about it. Kathleen McCary, again, plays Elvis's girlfriend in the show, and you can see it Tuesday night right here in Cincinnati at the Aronoff Center. Happy holidays to you.
Thank you so much. You too.